About 3 years ago, the mayor and the police department realized that the downtown is actually expanding. We're going to have a couple thousand people living downtown in the next couple years. We started off with a walking detail downtown. We implemented the bicycle, and then as 8 months ago, we introduced the Segway. This was necessary because of the amount of people we have now that are coming downtown. You have shoppers, you have visitors, you have people who work. Out of our garage, with the transportation centers, with the bus terminal. We have a new bus terminal under construction. We have a train station that's very busy that leads into Grand Central. People won't stop us when we're on the bicycle. When we busted out the Segways, yeah, like we were famous. As you guys were walking through the bus terminal, if I was just standing out here doing a foot patrol, you would have stopped and talked to me. People started to flock to us like we were like a magnet, and they were all made of metal. They just and that's what Chief Norwood was after. I'm much higher than everybody else on the bus terminal. I can see around, I can see over the crowd, I can see what's going on.
People feel more at liberty to come to an officer and speak to them and see them out and about.
So yes, it's a very good community policing tool.
All right, Sarge.
All right, man. We'll see you. People see us. They feel comfortable seeing us. We ride around with the yellow coats. We're very bright. We stick out. When you're standing on a Segway, we're about 7 feet tall. You talking about Connecticut work? The one on Lafayette Square? Okay, look for the, I think it's a green awning on the building.
Obviously, the first few questions are all about the Segway. And then, it might segue into something else about a problem they might have regarding their business or whatever the case may be.
If you put an officer out on an 8-hour shift and he's walking, he's not going to be able to cover as much area on foot as he would with the Segway. This allows him to do that, and it gets more officers on the Segway. The people see more of an officer presence, and he can cover a larger area in a short amount of time. That's policing 101. Community policing is paramount. It's what's strived for here in Bridgeport. Well, we may be cops, but we're still kids at heart, and when we get on them, it's the guys don't want to get off them, and it does boost your morale. And they introduced the X2 lean steer. And once that one, we took a test ride on that one over here. We didn't want to get back on with a rigid handle, with the turn this way. We were like, could we keep this demo of your X2 that has the lean steer? Our first wave of Segways were purchased with asset forfeiture money that was obtained through drug dealers. And when the public asks us, we tell them how much a Segway costs. Right away, they're like, oh, isn't that too much money? And we explain to them, well, the city and you, the taxpayer, didn't spend any money on the Segways. Right now, the fleet consists of, we have 4 I2s and 4 X2s. 4 of them are set up with the police package, where we have the lights, the siren, the bags, the cargo plates. The chief has been instrumental in getting the Segways. We went from 4, we doubled it to 8, and then there might be more in the future. He would love to see more officers on the Segways. Right now, I believe the mayor's office is looking into other ways with grants or Homeland Security or whatever it may be to purchase more. We're getting ready to hit $3 a gallon for gasoline. The Segway uses no fuel. There is no exhaust emissions, so you can use them in a building. The fuel is one of our largest expenses that we have. The Segway has no cost. The only cost you have is with electricity, maybe just to recharge it, which is very minimal. So we come in the morning, the Segway's fully charged and ready to go. We can go anywhere we'd like, and we're not going to make any noise. We're not going to bother anybody. We can't do that with a car.